sheet here tonight either.
Broadcast at a later date. We'll let you know when that day is scheduled at a later date. Welcome the announcers of the broadcast, Dick Elder and Tim Hope from Comcast Cable, Channel 10.
Well, the first thing we've got to do, Timmy, we've got to get off to a good start right here in the first period to establish a little momentum down in our own zone.
Well, maybe we should keep those youth hockey players out there. They might help out a little bit.
They could be.
I'm looking for Steve Hamilton to really throw the body around a lot out there tonight.
I am too. We didn't start out that well Wednesday night with our body, and I think tonight's going to be a little different story.
Good crowd so far.
Yes, it is. They're still filing in.
Comes Fowler. He goes over the blue line to the right side and shoots. And Brower snatches it out behind the net where Flint feeds it back, and the Komets are going to get possession. Loach has it out in front. Hamilton out of the blue line. Fowler picks it up at center ice, fires it back in. It's delayed offside. Komets get onside. And here comes Flint. Missed the man. And they're fighting for it along the sideboards. Flint comes up with it. True passes out to center ice. Wheelman tried for it, but couldn't quite make it, so Hamilton takes it in. Flint changes on the play. Up to Lakso. Lakso back on the defense. Pachorik just flips it in.
Now, there's something we've got to do a little bit better job of. We've got to get the puck down deep into the zone instead of just right at the blue line where Flint can control everything right from there on.
Tonight, if any Comet player scores 2 goals, and each time...
Well, I hate to see him dump and chase a lot. You want to keep control of the puck as much as possible.
Yeah, you do, but you've got to get it deeper into the corner where their defense are going to be more out in front of the net, and we have to get in there to get control of it.
I've often wondered, Dick, why don't they just shoot it in on the goalie when they're going to shoot it in instead of...
Because you're giving it to one of their players, they're going to control it right from him. He's going to control it.
Face-off. Controlled by Flint. Into the corner, Stefan has it, looks for a man out front. Plante comes in, and it's...
Ooh, there was a nice save.
Another save.
Another save.
Brower is looking good so far. Darren Lowe for Flint. Fired back in behind the Flint net. Picked up by Lakso, and he shoots a wide shot. Lakso picks it up. Bobby Lakso is a good skater and a good stick handler.
Yes, he is. He hustles every minute of every shift that he is on the ice.
Aitken takes his man into the corner. Lakso picks it up and drops it back to DeCarle.
Ooh, we had a man in the slot and he didn't see him.
Oh, out across the crease. Plante's going to keep it in, fires it back in. Lakso has it in the corner.
So far, we've done a good job of controlling the puck, but we just can't get anything right out in front of the net.
Stefan Brochu feeds it up to center ice where Lakso was changing on the play, so Flint gets control. Aitken breaks. Oh, a handy breaking in front. Another wide shot. That was a close call there. We should have had a better shot there.
Yes, he did. He was a little bit too wide.
Lucyk keeps it in. Shooter up against the boards. He fires it back in. That was wide. Lomow throws the body pretty good out there. Kerry Lucyk picks it back up now. Just missed his man. Hits the lineman right in the breadbasket. Ron Shudra, who is property of the New York Rangers, fires it in. Flint has it. Out comes Latos. Lucyk picks it back up. We have a 2-on-1 here. This would be a good one. Kerr shoots, and it's a save, Brower. Right in between the pads, and he stayed down on it, so we'll have a face-off to the right of Flint goaltender.
Well, Tim, so far in 4 minutes, we've outshot them 6-0.
That's right. We don't have a shot clock we can go by anymore, so we got to count on the map.
Keep track of it right here in the old head.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard to do. An old goaltender like you.
Oh, yeah.
Colin Shin, Lonnie Loach. Kevin Kerr, Bob Fowler, and Mark Vichorik on the ice for the Komets right now. Ready for the face-off. Wilkins drops it. Flint controls.
Offside.
Gonna call offsides.
Offside. You'll be an instant winner.
The reason, folks, that was called offside is because the puck was outside the blue line and there were Komets inside the blue line. Anytime the puck goes outside the blue line in the attacking zone, all the players have to vacate the zone. All the Fort Wayne players have to vacate the zone and get back across the blue line, and then the puck has to precede them back in again. Right?
You're right.
Okay. Mark Wilkins, linesman from Fort Wayne, ready to drop the puck. As soon as he gets the players to quit cheating. Okay. Chin has it. Nice shot. Good save. Kerr's going to pick it up. Flint didn't do a very good job of clearing it. Loach has it. He's going to put it back to Vichorik, and couldn't get any wood on that shot. Komets have to come out and get onside. They're onside now.
We keep this kind of pressure up all night long. Sooner or later, we're going to be able to get that puck in the net.
It's going to take 60 minutes of doing this. You can't do it for 59.
No.
You have to do it for 60. Oh, it's out in front of the crease. Nobody can get it. It's going to be an icing unless he...
Well, Ray's got to play the puck.
He's got to play it so the icing's off. Bobby Fowler brings it out across the blue line. Throws it into the corner. Laviolette picks it up from Flint. Oh, good body check there by Hamilton. That's what he's here for. Flint, for about the first time tonight, has a...
That's just what they did Wednesday night. They took their chances when they could, and all of a sudden, boom, it was in the net. That's their first shot on goal, Tim.
Laviolette played with the 1988 Olympic team, I believe, for the USA. Property of the New York Rangers. Here comes Bobby Lakso. He's good job of getting by his man. Still controls the puck into the corner. It goes. Aitken feeds it back out.
Oh, hit the post. Hit the post.
Nobody home there. I thought that was in for sure almost. Should have had one there, Dick.
Yes, we should have.
Here comes Flint.
Oh, nice defensive play by Brochu.
That's what we need, is good defensive play tonight. All the way through. Bobby Lakso. Aitken breaks for the net. He's got it. Flint brings her back out. But Ron Shooter knocks it down at center ice. Brad Aitken feeds it over to Bob Lakso. Turns and fires by Lomow. Lakso wants to get some fresh legs out there. We got Handy on the ice now. Flint just throws it back down. Shooter picks it up behind the back pass to Aitken. Flint picks it up. Got a ping pong match at center ice. Kerry Lucyk.
We've got Flint very, very disorganized right now. And if we keep the pressure on, it's going to make a lot of difference in this game.
We have to wait to get our players back on side. They fired in and changed lines on the play. Ooh, Aitken put a good body check on there. And he takes a check. Laviolette and Aitken up against the boards. And the referee watches him, tells him to let go. Here we go. Aitken.
Here we go.
Laviolette. Aitken's letting him have it. Not much here. Laviolette's just tying Aitken up.
You knew that was going to happen, Tim, because the referee just left him stay with there a little bit too long.
Well, if you don't call a tight game, you're going to have this happen. players figure if the ref isn't going to penalize them, then he was going to penalize them.
Yeah, they're going to try to do every little extra thing they can do and get away with it. This should be an even penalty, but you never know whether they're going to call one for instigation or not.
It's hard to second guess these refs.
Komets number 7, Brad Aitken, each 5 minutes fighting.
Okay, 5 minutes fighting each for Aitken and Laviolette of Flint. Teams will not skate short as it was not a minor penalty.
Crowd wasn't too happy with that call, but that's about the only way you could have called that because there wasn't really any extra thing happened down there in the corner.
I expect to see more of that tonight.
Well, so far, the Komets have played just the way they're going to have to play to win this ball game and establish some momentum against Flint.
Well, we've only got 5 games left after tonight's game, so if we're going to pass Flint in the standings, we have to win this game, go into Flint tomorrow, win that game,
and make sure we win our remaining 2 home games.
That's right, and hope we can get some help from somebody else.
But as I said before in the playoffs, it isn't really going to make that much difference right now because we know we're either going to play Flint or Kalamazoo or Muskegon. I'll get it straight here in a minute. Too many teams in Michigan.
Longley Loach out front, Chin just shoots it wide. Good chance. Loach has it, fires it around.
This line has played real well tonight. They've moved the puck all over the place.
True brings it in for Flint. In behind the Komet net. He's going to try a backhander. LeBlanc makes a save and gets down on it. Going to have a face-off to the right of Ray LeBlanc in the Fort Wayne zone.
Might help Ray a little bit to get a few shots on it because he hasn't been in this game too much tonight. They might get him standing around down there where they'll come down and score quickly.
Well, you know, a goaltender, he likes to get out there and get some shots because he gets into the flow of the game. And Chuck Adamson, some years ago, had 8 saves in one game. I don't know how he kept from going to sleep in that game. But you like to have the shots to get your rhythm. Puck's in behind the Fort Wayne.
Bad
picks
pass.
up a pass, and look out. Good save.
Nice save.
Bad pass. They just, Flint could have capitalized there.
It's just exactly what Flint did Wednesday night.
That's right. Only this time they didn't score. Shooter comes in. Shoots, and it's wide. Komets keep it in. Bro Shoes shoots it in. Nobody out front. Flint's going to chase it. Play dump and run, it looks like, Dick. They're not too organized.
No, they're not. Right now, they're really worried about this Fort Wayne attack.
Mike DeCarle looking at Steve Richmond.
Richmond's a former NHLer with the Red Wings, and he knows what little bit he can get away with.
Red Wings kind of came apart this year, Dick.
Yeah. I really don't know what the problem was up there. They made a few trades that turned out to go against them more than it did for them this year.
Fowler has it, shoots it in. Oh. Brower makes a save.
He lost that one in his pads. He didn't know for sure where it was. He started to look behind him there for a minute.
Armstrong to the Coliseum General Office.
Well, Dick, you're good at guessing attendance here tonight. Let's look it over and see how many you think are.
Well, right now, I'd say 3,300.
Looks a little bit different from up here.
Yes, it does. I'm so used to seeing it down on the floor where you get a better perspective of it. But up here, I'd say 33 to 34.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say 38.50. You have to buy steak dinner if you're wrong.
Who does?
You.
If you're a season
After the game, we'll see who's wrong.
but do not want playoff tickets, call the Komet office 484-7825. Otherwise, they will be mailed to you and you will be billed for them after the
So far, we've outshot Flint 10-3, but it's still 0-0 on the scoreboard.
And you do not want to attend a certain game. Tickets must be returned to the Komet office 24 hours before.
And he gets the face-off. Couldn't get a shot off on net. Kerry Lucyk picks it up, goes in behind his own net, wheels it out. Lomow just misses it. Shooter into forecheck. Flint dumps it into the Fort Wayne zone. Good body check. Look out, here we go.
We might go again here.
Cheap shot. Another cheap shot. Ref doesn't. He saw it. The ref saw it. Lucyk feeds it in. Handy feeds it out in the slot. Shooter, a shot. Handy. Oh,
he missed the open net. Missed the open net.
Wide open net. Handy couldn't put it in. Well, that's two good quality chances that should have been goals tonight. We don't have anything.
Yeah, we got a rebound there. The goalie made the first initial save, and he was down, and the net was wide open, and Ronnie just pulled the trigger just a little bit too quick.
I think he could have waited a split second before he shot that one.
Yeah.
In to face it off against Simon Wielden. Two good hockey players right there. Richmond has it on the face-off, cross ice. They missed the pass at center ice, and it goes into the Fort Wayne zone. It's going to be an icing on Flint. Brochu touches it, blows the whistle, and now we have a face-off in the Flint zone.
I think for the time being, till Flint gets their legs back underneath, they're just going to dump the puck and try to get a little breakdown in the other zone. Because right now, Fort Wayne has completely dominated this game.
Call the Komet office, 484-7825. Also, if you are not a season ticket holder who would like to reserve tickets for all playoff games, call the Komet office.
By the time you people at home see this game, we will already be in the Turner Cup playoffs, but get out and support these Komets. It's been a while since they won the Turner Cup, but they sure need your support. Oh, and Kerr just never got the...
Good play by the goalie. He helped himself out there, blocked the puck coming from out back of the net.
Here comes True for Flint. He winds up and fires wide. VL throws it back in. Good stick check. Oh, look out. Here we got Wheeldon, and LeBlanc makes the save. They don't clear the zone.
Bouncing around in front of the net again.
They don't clear the zone. We're going to have a... LeBlanc goes out after that one, and he fans on the pass. Look out. Good, he knocks it down.
Nice save by Ray LeBlanc.
He's not too comfortable when he gets out there outside his crease, is he?
No, he isn't. He's more of a stay-at-home type goaltender.
Tabarachi just loves that stuff. Chin keeps it in. Behind the net, Kerr and VL. Oh, Chin checks Wheeldon into the glass. Kerr goes after it, tries to keep it in. He does. Flint maintains possession, brings it out of the zone. Flint changes on the play. Cam Plante picks it up, feeds it up to Bobby Lakso. Lakso comes up the left side of the ice. Komets are on side. Lakso looking for a man to pass to. Just about had the referee.
Fans, we'd like to thank you for coming out tonight, despite the fact there are two big basketball games on. We do have a score for the first game. It was Duke 97, Arkansas 83.
Duke 97, Arkansas 83 in the NCAA tournament. That's a surprise.
Well, not to me it isn't, because when you get down to the final 4 or 8 teams, Duke is always one of the strongest teams there is when it comes to the...
Well, I thought the game would be closer. The pattern was established early for 2- and 3-point games and buzzer beaters. I never seen anything like it.
I never have either. Here we go again.
Now we got to fight
Hamilton
and who's their man?
Rudy Poschek. Hamilton's a big, strong boy. He likes to go.
He's got his sweater pulled over Poschek's head. Poschek can't really see what's going on. Hamilton's throwing them in there now. I think he caught him a couple good ones there. Not exactly Mike.
They better go down quick.
Oh, Hamilton got a couple there. I guess if you're going to give, you got to be able to receive too.
Now that was a pretty doggone good hockey match.
Well, Hamilton doesn't. Yeah, he's fired up. He wants that crowd to get into it. Well, our first game we did was with Phoenix, and we didn't have any fights, and we've already had 2 here, and it's still got 8 minutes and 11 seconds left in the first period. So if you fans like the good fight action, I think you're going to get your eye full tonight.
I really didn't see how that started, so I don't know if the ref's going to call an instigation penalty to one of the 2 men or not.
Well, we'll find out here in a second.
For Flint.
Flint.
Number 12. Rudy Koscheck. 5 minutes fighting.
5 minutes for a fight on Rudy Koscheck. Hamilton for Fort Wayne.
2 minutes.
Yeah, there you go.
Sportsmanlike conduct. 5 minutes fighting.
Hamilton gets a 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike conduct and a 5-minute fight. So Flint will have the 2-minute power play. We hope at least it's a 2-minute power play.
This is where Wednesday night Flint had 3 power play goals right off the bat, so they do take advantage of the opportunity when they get the man advantage.
Well, all their players are New York pros. That's why I hope that the Komets can get a prime affiliation with the National Hockey League team in here next year to help this franchise survive and make them a little more competitive with the rest of the league.
Right now on the power play, they're scoring 37.5% against the Komets. They've had 56 chances against Fort Wayne this year, scored 21 goals.
That's pretty good.
And on the other hand, we've had 9 goals and 60 chances for 15%.
That's, I think, the worst in the league, isn't it?
Yeah, we are in the worst in the league as far as efficiency on the power play.
That's one area that they're going to have to definitely improve in if they're going to advance anywhere in the Turner Cup playoffs.
Yes, it is.
Because if you go up against a team like the Salt Lake Golden Eagles, who are very physical and do take a lot of penalties, you're definitely going to have to take advantage of that power play to make them settle down.
Well, they got Zumner, number 23, out there at center right now, and he's got 41 goals this year, and he's got 19 on the power play. So he is
almost half of them are power play goals.
Yes.
Well, here comes Flint. Long shot. LeBlanc makes a save. It's a long rebound. Brochu could not quite clear it. Komets should clear this time, and they do. Archibald for Flint takes it. They just fired into the corner. LeBlanc makes a stop behind the net. Up along the boards and back to the point. Archibald for Flint looking around. They're going to have a one-time wide shot into the corner. Flint maintains control. Archibald back to the point.
Fort Wayne better bring somebody in front of the net because they got it all jammed up.
They're going to clear this one there. Okay. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the man advantage for Flint. And here they come. Archibald looks around. Back out to the point. Oh, a good save by Lookout score. A rebound goal by the Flint Spirits makes it 1-0. A power play goal. Well, and that improves their percentage and makes ours look worse.
Yes, it does. They're very opportunistic on the power play. That rebound laid right there. There was a man at the corner of the net. Nobody moved him out. Bang.
By Rod Zeminer.
Rod Zeminer
just makes you look real good, Dick. You were just talking about how many power play goals he has.
Sir, that's number 42 in the year, and 20 of them has been on the power play. I think that boy will get a good look from the Rangers next year because he is a fine hockey player.
Oh, I'm sure they will. 1-0 Flint. 6:56 left in the first period. We just don't want this game to get out of control. If you take penalties,
here they come again.
2-on-1 Flint. Latsos passes it over and he misfired. Flint should have had a goal on that play.
Yes, they should have.
They still might get one. Around behind the net. Fires it out.
Here we
and
come.
Byron Lomow picks it up. Boy, they should have had a score on that, Dick.
Yes, they did. They had LeBlanc right out of there.
Aitken fires wide.
He had Brower going the wrong way, too.
And he can't quite control it. Looks like that power play goal is giving Flint a little momentum.
There was a cheap shot, and the referee's seen that one.
Delayed penalty. As soon as Flint touches the puck, the whistle will blow. Okay, the man advantage goes to the Komets this time with 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first period, and Flint leading this hockey game 1-0.
Yes, sir. That was a bad time to take a cheap shot because the referee stood right there and watched everything he did.
Well, now it's time to get our power play cranked up.
Number 9, Mike Golden, 2 minutes interference.
Mike Golden, 2 minutes interference.
13:56.
Not a very smart penalty, especially on the other end of the ice. You know, if you're going to take a penalty for taking in your defensive zone.
Yes, but that was right out there at center ice where it was no reason to do something like that. That was just a retaliation to the good check that Shudra threw on the man, and he didn't like it.
Well, let's go. Does the visiting team have to have their stick on the ice first?
Supposedly, they're supposed to do it that way.
Okay. Cross ice to Loach. He's going to wind up, fire, rebound, cleared out by Flint. VL has it behind the net. Chin gets a hold of it. Oh, Brochu has it. He's going to fire it cross ice. Back to Brochu. No, that's for Chorik.
I think you're wrong. That's for Chorik.
Got 61 and 6. Got me confused here. Loach has it. Fires it. Nope. He had that side covered real good. I don't think you're going to get a tip in that way. Loach has it. Winds up, fires, and it hits the high off the glass.
Just wide.
Flint clears.
Well, they're doing a fairly good job of moving the puck in the zone on the power play, but they just haven't got a shot on net yet.
Lonnie Loach brings it in. He's tied up by Richland right there. Joe Stefan has it. We got a man on the corner over there. Let's spread the point men out a little bit. Chorik fires and is kicked out by Brower. 56 seconds left and the man advantage to the Komets.
Brower keeps this up, he's going to beat the job he did Wednesday night.
That's true. He probably has a lot of confidence over that game Wednesday night.
Well, there's been something about this building here. Goaltenders come in here and they play with such confidence, it's hard to believe.
I know it. I've seen it happen so many times.
And I've talked to a few of them, and they do like to play in this building.
Oh, Lomow scores! A good pass by Cam Plante out to Byron Lomow, who's in the slot. Let a quick wrist shot fly, and we've got it tied up 1-1. That's a power play goal. That came with 30 seconds left on the penalty to Flint.
Yeah, they kept the pressure on for about the whole minute and 30 seconds. Flint only got the puck outside the zone actually one time during that.
Well, I'm glad that ties the game up 1-1. That's
the Fort Wayne Comet goal, his 25th.
25th of the year for Byron Lomow.
Number 15.
Byron Lomow gets the goal, 25th goal of the year. A power play goal. Makes it 1-1 in the first period.
Number 24, Cam Plante. Time.
Cam Plante made a perfect pass to Lomow out there.
Yes, he did. Right in the slot, buddy. And Lomow just one time did it right in the net.
And he didn't diddle-daddle with it. He put it right on his stick. That was a good power play goal.
Yes.
Laviolette fires it in behind the net. LeBlanc gets it. Oh, going to go coast to coast, but
yeah, he had a little problem controlling the puck behind the net. And he just wanted to get it out of there right now because it wasn't too organized down there. It's good play on Ray's part.
Right.
Final championship game Monday night at Wrigley Field.
Saw a replay on the Sports Channel the other night of Ron Hextall scoring the goal for the Flyers last season. He plays a lot like Tabaracci. He likes to handle the puck, and he can really wing it.
You might see that here sometime if we ever got the chance, because he's the type of goalie who would like to do something like that.
Well, he's got the ability to do it. I guess if you've got just a small alley out in front of you to let it fly. Of course, it helps when there's no goaltender at the other end of the ice, too. That's how Hextall scored his, was an empty net. But it's nice to see a goaltender do that. Lucyk brings it out. Here comes Bobby Lakso. He makes
nice
a good pass. DeCarle fires it backhand wide. Stefan going to feed it in behind the Flint goal line where it's picked up by True. True up to number 23. Long, high, and wide. Oh boy. Fires it wide and high for Flint. Richmond can't quite keep it in. Bob Lakso picks up the puck. He gets it out to Joe Stefan. Stefan looks in, shoots, and it comes off of
nice
Brower's
save
glove.
off Brower's glove.
He had that top corner picked. No icing, as the Komets could have touched that puck, so they will not call an icing on that play. I know the fans think it should have been, but they should have been able to play the puck, so there's no icing. Oh, mishandled the puck right with chin on his face.
There could have been a break there we could have used.
We can use one like that. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left, first period, 1-1.
It's been a very fast period, Tim. There has been very few whistles.
Well, that's the way I like to see hockey games.
I do too.
Used to come out here and be here for 3.5 hours, and now you can get out here in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. I noticed the football rules committee got the things picked down to where they're trying to get the games back into 3 hours now.
Been a few more fans trickle in here since the start of this game. I just noticed. Maybe I'll have to change my attendance.
Sure. Well, you want to change it to 38:49?
No, I'll stay with what I said.
That steak is tasting better, folks. Lonnie Loach ready for the face-off. To the left of goaltender Brower for Flint. Tom's control. Vichoric is going to go out of the arena up into the fans.
I think you'll move that face-off outside the blue line. Because say it went off a Fort Wayne player.
Yes. Deflected off of...
I think it deflected off a Kerr right in front of the net.
Might have been Kerr. You got to give these officials credit. They have to be able to see that stuff that happens at such breakneck speed.
Oh, I know it.
You got to make a call right then and there. Steve Richmond for the Flint Spirits. I keep wanting to call them the Rangers.
You started to say that.
Almost Generals and almost Rangers. But they wear the same uniforms that the New York Rangers do, being their AAA farm club. Lead pass for Latos goes long. Fowler reaches back, calls it. There's going to be an icing on Flint.
Now, you were talking a little bit ago about the job these officials do. This game is so much faster now than it used to be. I'm one of these men that think you ought to go to the two referee system.
I agree.
There's just so much going on out there anymore that one man just can't handle it.
I agree. You should have 2 officials out there to call penalties, yes. College does it. College hockey has 2 officials that calls the penalties, and that's a fast game, too. In college, they really move up and down the ice. Of course, they don't have the center red line.
They eliminate that red line. You don't have all the offside passes and everything that you do here.
But you're right. A referee, it's a big ice surface down there, and they cannot possibly see everything that goes on. So in defense of the officials, why, we'll give them a break on that.
Ooh,
Brower
just about snuck one in there.
Oh, just broke up a good pass there. Flint could have been in on a breakaway. Handy picks it up at center ice. Handy behind the back pass, and the Flint man was right there to pick it up. And Stefan Brochu picks it up for the Fort Wayne defense, and he just drops it back in.
There's a boy, Stefan Brochu. Don't get a whole lot of credit for Fort Wayne, but he does a very nice job back there. No bigger than he is.
That's right. He's property of the New York Rangers also. Flint comes in. Takes a hard check from Brochu.
Oh, see, there's that man in front of the net again.
That's right. He lucked out. Handy comes down. He's going to wind it up. Nice save by Brower. Steve Richmond picks it up. He just flips it down the ice. No icing. Shooter's there to pick it up. Backhand pass.
That could have almost been a 2-line pass, Tim.
Yes. Mike DeCarle fires it in. Brower makes the save and leaves the rebound for Richmond. Richmond brings it out. Being harassed there by Shudra. Takes him into the boards. Stefan has the puck. Oh, Joe just couldn't quite maintain control. Richmond has it back up center ice. And here comes True. He loses control, and I think we got Bobby Lakso up the sideboards. Luxo looks around, fires it over to DeCarle. Shoot, backhand, and can't get it through. Good chance. Back to the point, Lucyk winds it up. Brower has it. 1 minute left in the first period.
I think Flint's just going to try to get this minute over and get back in the dressing room and try to get their feet back on the ground, because they have been scrambling very much this period, and they're still in it 1-1. This could be one of them games right now where Fort Wayne could possibly have a 4-1 lead right now.
Yes, and on the other hand, there was a couple times down there where Flint looked like they should have had a goal when LeBlanc was out of position.
Yeah.
And he missed the net.
But we need a few of them breaks once in a while. We haven't got our share of this year yet.
That's right. Like I told Randy Markham, who sat in for Dick the last time on the game. Dick was supposed to be here, but a small blizzard kept him at home that night. So I'm glad you made it tonight.
I am too. I don't want to go through those anymore.
Kerr fires it wide. Kept in by Vachorik. Vachorik puts a shot on net. Flint chases it down in behind the Fort Wayne zone. Kerr runs him off of it. Latos
getting a little
Fowler getting a little chippy down there between those two. Keep your eye on them. They're going to dance. Kerr fires along when Brower has the thing, and it's going to have a face-off to the left of the Flint goaltender. What's his first name? Brower's first name? Scott Brower. Okay. I'm impressed with this Scott Brower. Yeah. He's not on their playoff roster though.
So far in 15 games, he's 6-6-3, and he's got a 4.42 goals against.
Well,
which really, the way Flint plays, they give up a lot of goals. That's not saying he's not a better goaltender than that.
Well, Flint's #1 goaltender is just about 6 feet to our left here in the press box. Rick Knickel, who played for the Komets last year and is with Flint this season. Rick's a seasoned veteran, Dick. He's been around for a long time.
Yes, he has. He's been around for quite a few years.
I remember when he used to play with Flint years ago, they had Steve Penny and Rick and Nickel. Penny and Nickel. Here comes Flint. Look out, man in front, Latos, and he couldn't get the shot off. Got lucky there. 4 seconds left in the first period. That's going to be it. 2-1-0. That's the end of the first period. Dick, what's the shots on goal look out?
Right now, it looks like Flint had 7 shots. Just a minute.
10 shots for Flint.
Komets at 15.
15 shots for Komets and 10 for Flint.
Well, fans, we'll have our Lomow Radio Marathon.
Okay, that's going to do it for the first period of play. We're going to take a break. Stay with us. We'll be back for period 2 action of International Hockey League action. We hope you're enjoying the game. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back for second period action between the Flint Spirits and the Fort Wayne Komets. The game's all tied up at 1-1. We're anticipating another hard-checking second period. If I seem like I'm out of breath, it's because I just ran the entire length of the Coliseum to get back up here for the start of the second period. So, Dick, you've been relaxing while I was down there. How do you see this shaping up? A possible shoot-off tonight?
Well, it could be, because both teams right now seem to be settling down into their game pattern. And after the first period right here, I got a few stats right here. We outshot them 15-10 the first period. They had 3 penalties for a total of 12 minutes. We had 2 penalties for a total of 12 minutes.
Okay, pretty even on the penalties.
And goal scoring for them, Rob Zomner got a power play goal. And for us, Byron Lomow countered with one of his own.
Okay, 2 power play goals, 1-1 score. We're ready for second period action. And I've got my breath, so here we go. Flint controls the pace. Here they come. Poke checked out by LeBlanc. Kerr just couldn't quite make the connection. Flint back to center ice.
We've got to keep up the pressure for all 3 periods tonight. We have a tendency to lax in the second period. A lot of times we get burnt quite a bit. We've got to play a 60-minute game for a change.
I'm sure the coach tells them that too.
Penalty call. Penalty coming up. I think Kevin Kerr's going to get called for holding.
No, I think it's on Flint because...
yes, it is. It is on Flint.
Our goaltender came flying out, unless he misread it, but we got a hold on somebody. Oh, it's on Flint. Number 17.
Number 19.
Number 17. Lee Giffen. 2 minutes for holding. That makes 48 total minutes and penalties for Lee Giffen. Not very heavily penalized. I imagine that was probably a good penalty since he took it in his defensive zone.
Yes, it was, because we had a 2-on-1 possibility there.
If you just joined us, we just started the second period, and it's tied up 1-1 between the Flint Spirits and Fort Wayne Komets. Here's the face-off. We're on the power play. Brochu back over to Handy, back to Brochu. Brochu fires. It's a long rebound. Flint clears it the length of the ice. Now, when you are at a man disadvantage, you can shoot at the length of the ice and not get the icing call. It only happens when teams are at equal strength. Aitken fires it in. That's
that's going to be an icing call on our part. No, the goalie played it behind the net. That was a breakup for us.
Yes. Handy back to Loach at the point. Loach fires, comes off the skate of the Flint defenseman. Handy's checked off the puck, comes out to Loach. Brochu fires it in, it's knocked down in front, and Flint clears the zone. Ray LeBlanc comes way out. Loach picks it up. Wingers make their turn. Brochu picks it up at the center ice. Nice pass. Aitken has it on the right wing. In behind the net, Handy. He's harassed quite a bit there. He still has the puck. The way he skates and stands, he reminds me of Wayne Gretzky. Just
yes,
the way
he does. Yes, he does.
What's Flint's percentage on how many shorthanded goals they had this year?
They've had 15 shorthanded goals, and Fort Wayne's had 6.
That's something we want to keep an eye out for. You don't want to get too comfortable out there when you have the man.
No, you don't.
Oh, and it's a good shot. Brower makes a save and a rebound. Shin picks it up, fires it back out to the point. Vichorik, long shot, deflects high into the crowd. Off the stick of the goaltender, Scott Brower. Good shot. Vichorik, when he gets his wood on it, he can really fire that thing.
You talked about shorthanded goals. Flint have scored 5 against us themselves. So they have some good. So they have some good penalty killers out there.
1/3 of their total of 15 has been against Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
Well, we will not be playing Flint in the first round of the playoffs, that's for sure. It'll be either Muskegon or Kalamazoo. And at this stage of the game, I really hope it's Muskegon. We seem to have good luck.
I do too. We have had a little bit of success against them this year.
And Indianapolis also, who currently leads the entire league, we've had good success against. Plante fires a long one, gets past Brower into the corner. Shin has it. Looks for a man, out to the point to Vichorik. Vichorik winds it up, fires it, just deflects wide.
Kevin Kerr's doing a heck of a job in front of the net. He's just been...
That kills the penalty. Both teams at equal strength, and a man deflects. Can't quite get it. Both teams at equal strength.
Kerr just about had a tip in there.
Vichorik pinches in, keeps it into the zone. Flint's going to come out with it. Shudra back onto the ice for the Komets. He picks it up, fires up the center ice.
Two-line pass.
It went from the blue line over the red line. It's either called a two-line pass or sometimes an offside pass.
Well, right now we're 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. That's a little bit better than what we have been doing.
That's right. Flint currently has 84 points. Komets have got 80. Flint's played one more game than the Komets, so we pick up this win here tonight. Go into Flint and steal one from them tomorrow, and we'll have a game on hand in them and tied.
These 2 games right here are actually 8 points. Could have a turnaround of 8 points.
Yes. But I really think that it's important that we stay ahead of Salt Lake in the point total, because if we come out of the division in the playoffs, that's going to mean a lot. because
especially because we haven't had very good success at Salt Lake for the last 3 or 4 years.
I know, that's true. And the way we play against Indianapolis, I would be more afraid of Salt Lake than Indy. Andy throws it back to DeCarle. DeCarle looking in front of the net. There's a score! A score, a deflection goal in front of the Flint net. DeCarle threw it across the ice right in front of the net. And Brad Aitken was standing right there with nobody on him.
I think Aitken got the goal. I don't think it deflected on anybody else.
I'm pretty sure Aitken got it. Hey, folks, they're still working on that replay capability. Maybe by the next time we get down here, we'll have it. So hang in there. But take our word for it. The Komets scored, makes it 2-1. That was an even strength goal. 16:26 left. 2-1 Komets. Wait a minute. Mike DeCarle gets the goal.
Yes, he did. I thought it deflected off the defenseman before it got to Aitken.
Good. Good, Mike. Handy gets an assist.
3:34.
All right, now let's just keep the pressure on. We've got a goal lead on them. Let's just keep putting it to them.
I feel a little bit more comfortable tonight, Tim, the way things are going for Fort Wayne. They seem to be playing a lot better back in their defensive zone than they did Wednesday night.
As I look down to the ice, I see their goaltender has number 1 on. That's going to go out of the arena, play into the fans, so we'll have a whistle, a face-off. Is that Brower? No, that's Craig. Their backup goaltender, Craig.
They didn't say anything about an announcement. They changed goalies.
Won't you ask these Flint people next to you what happened? Stay tuned. We'll find out why they made a goalie change.
The other guy got hurt.
Okay, the Flint goaltender who's up here in the press box, Rick Knickel, tells us that Brower was injured in the first period, so their backup goaltender is out there. That can mean something. Brower's played really good the last 2 times into this building.
Craig Barnett, according to the sheet there, this is his first action in the International League.
You know where they picked him up from?
I have no idea.
Long shot. Oh, high off the glass. If you're a fan sitting back there in section 17, you have to be flinching on that.
I think the best thing for Fort Wayne to do right now is just put a lot of pressure on this kid and find out just exactly what he's got in him right now. Because a goal like that could unnerve him, make him very nervous.
That's true, and if your other goaltender's injured to the point where he can't play, it could be a long night for Flint. But I've seen it work the other way, too.
I have, too, because the team just puts a little bit more into it because they know they've got to protect a young goaltender like him, and they just go down. First thing you know, they're ahead.
We are honoring the school safety crossing guards in the Allen County schools who help make walking to and from school safer for children.
14 minutes, 55 seconds left in the second period, 2-1 Komets.
Will award 23 schools.
Since the shot clock doesn't, well, it works, but they won't turn it on because of, well, it's a long story, folks. Let's just say that they can't use it due to
disagreement between parties.
Yes. Has to do with who paid for what and why and where. And since there's no commercials on Channel 10, well, we won't even mention who it was. But it has to do with money. And both of them have a lot of it.
Yes.
Backhand in, LeBlanc makes a save.
Now we've got a lucky seat number for you from Kate Jewelers. It's a $50 gift certificate. Kate Jewelers.
Watch, you'll probably call your lucky seat number tonight, Dick, and you're not even down there.
Probably my luck. I've been coming to game for 30-some years now, and I've never had a lucky seat yet.
I haven't either, and I've been coming here since '57. Back when the players didn't wear any helmets, and that's to include the goaltenders, out there barefaced facing that hard puck.
We're starting to show our age now, Timmy. I was here when the first game was played in 1952.
Oh, Handy comes in on a breakaway, shoots, scores!
Boy, he kept that nice and low on the ice.
Breakaway, kept it on the ice all the way and puts it in for a 3-1 lead. Komets have got that goal down there, good 3-1.
That was a big goal right now.
7 seconds left in the second period. Yeah, that's a big score.
Andy broke in there all alone. He kept the shot low and to the stick side of the goalie, which is one of the hardest places for a goaltender to make a save.
There's 4 positions, and that's the #1 place to pick.
That's the 32nd goal for Ron Handy this year.
Well, that's what the Komets picked him up for. He likes to put the puck in the net, and that's what we needed this year.
Number 12, Kerry Lucyk.
Lucyk gets the assist. I like Kerry Lucyk, Mr. Steady defenseman. Here comes Flint. True brings it in. Oh, my, nobody there to pick it up. Komets keep it in the zone. Fowler looks out in front. Flint man in the slot. Lakso at the side of the net. Backhand off the skate of the Flint defense. Komets putting the pressure on, Dick.
Yes, they are.
Okay, you're coming through now.
Good. I lost my mic for a little bit there. This seems to be shorting out on me.
Now there's a hook in on chin, and you see a lot of that.
Yes, you do. Anymore, they just get away with it all the time.
Not supposed to be able to impede the player's progress with a stick. Here comes Colin. He whirls, throws it back, nobody home. Flint's got it. And here come the Spirits. Archibald throws it back to the point. Good drive, and it's deflected way up in the crowd and just about hits my girlfriend in the head.
That was a nice save by Ray. There was a man cutting across in front of him. He came out, went down and made a nice save.
Everybody's safe down there.
Tim, they just added an assist to that second goal to Byron Lomow, too. That's his second point of the night.
Good. Heard anything on Keith Miller's knee?
No, I haven't. I heard right now that he may not be able to see any more action until playoff time. I don't know for sure. But there's one man for him he does have to have back into the lineup because he's a threat anytime he has the puck on his stick.
I know. He can fire that thing. I don't think there's anybody in the National Hockey League that's got a harder shot than Keith Miller.
Yeah. He's given a few goalies a headache here this year.
And somebody in the crowd last year that carried out in a stretcher from one of his shots. Kerr.
Nice pass to Loach.
Loach has it. Good save. He stops it and gets down on it for a whistle. So we'll have the face-off to the right of the Flint goaltender, Greg
Barnett.
Barnett.
We have no information on him whatsoever other than he's just a fill-in tonight for Rick Knickel, who is out possibly till the first game of the playoffs. I talked to him a little bit ago, and his hand's feeling all right now, but he hurt his shoulder last night. It doesn't have any mobility in it right now.
Well, you don't want to be out there on the ice if you can't move that hand. That's very important to the goaltender. You've got to be able to quickly move that hand.
I'm looking over on the Flint bench right now, and the other goalie that did get hurt, he is not back on the bench at all.
Well, it used to be, I see him. He's behind the trainer. Used to be in the IHL, you had one goaltender.
Yeah, and when he got hurt, your trainer came in.
That was it. You got hurt, the trainer came in, and whether he was blind or not, I've seen him pick somebody out of the crowd one night to play, too. Stan Fogg, you remember that name?
Yes, I do.
He played goal in the 40s when the IHL first started up.
Ooh, we just about had a break there.
Brad Aitken, that's an offside shot. Komet was in the zone when he let it fly.
Komets offside. Of course, tonight
Brad Aitken is a good acquisition for the Fort Wayne Komets, picking him up from the Muskegon Lumberjacks. Of course, we had to give up a quality defenseman, Dwayne Joyce, to get him. But
yeah, I know, but we needed a big, strong man at center ice. And Brad is very strong.
Definitely.
He's one of the better face-off men in the league, and that's where we lacked a lot because we lost so many face-offs.
Peter Laviolette puts it up, fired in behind the Fort Wayne net. Oh, LeBlanc didn't control that very well.
No, he didn't.
Picked up on the left wing by Handy. He fires it across ice to Lomow. Lomow puts it into the zone. He's going after it. Goaltender clears it behind the net. Here comes Archibald for Flint.
Oh, nice takeout by Shudra.
Shudra has a lot of good speed. There'll be a hand pass.
There's going to be a whistle. No, he didn't call it.
That should have been a hand pass.
Yes, it should have.
Shudra clears it out. That was obvious, too.
Well, he might have thought he was just protecting his face, too, because that shot was up around his ears.
Mike DeCarle.
Oh!
He picked the corner and got it. Mike DeCarle, I believe that's his second goal.
Second goal of the night.
Mike DeCarle gets that. What a shot. He picked that and just blew
Yes,
that
he
right
did. I
back
think
on
Joe
that.
Stefan will get an assist on that,
Yeah, I
too.
believe Joe should get an assist on that. Boy, DeCarle, he just wound her up and let it fly for about 15 feet.
He only had about 3 inches between the goalie's pad and the post, and he just like threading a needle.
And he did it. He threaded it okay. Well, there's that 4-1 lead you talked about.
Second of the game.
Mike DeCarle.
23rd of the season. His third point tonight, number 16, Ron Handy.
They give the goal to Handy, and I didn't see him anywhere. I think that might be changed, Tim.
Well, I would think so.
29, Mike DeCarle.
I didn't even see Handy anywhere around there.
Time 8:56.
I don't know
We'll have
about
to keep
that.
our ears open about that.
Well, at any rate, it's a goal and makes it 4-1 Komets.
Uh-oh, there's a little bit of stick swing in front of the net.
Flint's having trouble clearing their zone. They didn't get it out yet. DeCarle's still on the ice. Lakso feeds it back. Nobody home in front of the net.
Oh, nice play.
Oh my goodness, we just about had a point-blank shot there, but Flint
DeCarle
covered
did
it.
a real good job taking the puck away from the defenseman there.
Here comes Flint, 2-on-2. Winds up. It's on the back of the net. Should be a whistle. Face off to the left.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ray LeBlanc.
2 goals tonight. Ron Handy of the Komets has won a free dinner for 2 at Hartley's Place.
Well, I don't know, unless Handy was close enough that he just got his stick out to deflect it in, but it looked like it went straight into me.
It did go straight. I didn't see Handy anywhere around the net. Well, even if they do change it, that'll give DeCarle 2 goals, and he'll get the free dinner at Hartley's Place tonight.
That's a very good place to eat, too. I was just out there not too long ago. Hartley wasn't there. You know, he's got somebody running for him so he can take it easy. Oh, deflected way up in the air. Flint fires it back. Good save by LeBlanc. It's a strange rebound when you see it go 15 feet in the air.
Yes, it is. Oh, here we go. DeCarle and Kerr.
DeCarle and Kerr.
They got into it Wednesday night.
He slashed him on the back. Now let's see what happens here. Vial's going to go in the penalty box. I'm sure he's going to get a 2 for a slash. At least he should. And Kerr. Looks like they're going to even it up.
I think it's going to be evened up, 2-2.
I don't agree with that call.
I don't either.
Not at all.
The penalties. Flint for 18. Dennis Vial. Komets for 22. Kevin Kerr each
Vial both get a 2-minute high sticking.
That makes 341 minutes and penalties for Vial already this year.
That's up there.
Yes, it is.
What was it the Kevin Evans had for Kalamazoo about 2 years ago? How many was it, 600 or something?
No, it was 456.
456? I can't imagine that. That's got to be detrimental to the team. Hamilton took a nice golf swing at that one.
When he looked there for a minute, I thought him and LeBlanc was going to tangle again.
Flint comes in, fires at LeBlanc, long rebound. Put in behind the Fort Wayne net. Colin Chin comes up with it. Flint gets a stick on it. Archibald has it in the corner. He's checked off by Brochu, and they fight for the puck in the corner. And I like the way the referee doesn't blow the whistle and stop play. It used to be they stopped it every time. They even looked like they didn't play.
They make them work it out of there.
Oh, LeBlanc.
Nice save by LeBlanc.
Funny bounce in front. LeBlanc made the save.
He was screened on that too, Tim. I don't think he's seen it till it hit him.
Colonial Pizza and Red Bar, just down the road from the Coliseum in Kmart Plaza North. They've got specials all week.
I can remember when Ray LeBlanc played for Flint.
Your tickets,
And he'd come in here and just turn himself inside out and beat the Komets. Usually when he played, he beat them. He was just one tough goaltender.
I know. He came from the Eastern Hockey League. Flint picked him up that year when he was short of a goaltender, and he pretty well established himself. And right now, he's one of the better goalies in this league.
Yes. I think we have two of the better goalies in Tabarachi and LeBlanc. That's going to help the playoffs, especially if they're both sharp. Here comes Brad Aitken. He carries it in. He shoots, and it's deflected out by the goaltender. In behind the Flint net.
You can kind of tell the new Flint goalie's a little tentative when he starts to make his saves because he's just not quite loose yet.
Flint comes in on a 2-on-1. Nice breakup by Shudra. Way to go, Shudra. Good play. He saved a goal there. Ooh, right in the breadbasket. LeBlanc holds on. That'll have the face-off to the right of Ray LeBlanc, Komet goaltender.
Right now,
Shudra did a real good job of coming in there and breaking up that 2-on-1.
Yes, he did. Right now, Flint's out shooting Fort Wayne 8-7 this period, but we put 3 big ones up on the board.
Outside the main entrance.
8:45 left in the second period, 4-1, Fort Wayne. You want to change your attendance guess again, Dick?
I'll stick with what I said. I know I'm off about 400 or 500 right now.
I'll tell you how a guy can be off. A friend of ours, Bob Andrews, who used to play on the Lima Blues with you, the semi-pro league, guessed it at 5,100. So how far off can you be? Huh?
Yeah, he's a little off there. I will say that.
Of course, have you ever seen how thick his glasses are?
And his head.
You know, he gets Channel 10 where he lives, so...
well, we'll probably hear about it the next couple of weeks sometime, Tim, after he sees this game, but he likes picking on old goaltenders, and we're both goaltenders.
Yes. You guys going to have your old-timers game out here this year?
I don't think we're going to be able to get it together this year, but next year I think we're planning on having the whole league get together down in Indianapolis.
Well, that'd be nice. Oh, Komet's going to come out on, if they can hurry. 2-on-1. DeCarle fires wide.
Just wide.
He got a piece of it on his stick. Oh, there's a little holding going on there. We're going to get away with it. Laviolette fires it back into the Fort Wayne zone. Mark Machori picks it up on the defense. Up the center ice. You
know, Tim, DeCarle's played a real good game tonight. He just played the odd shift Wednesday night, but he's playing a full shift tonight, and he looks real well.
We're going to have a penalty for a cross-check. Who's it going to be?
Common penalty, number 18.
Steve Hamilton.
Steve Hamilton.
Shoot for a cross-check.
2 minutes cross-checking at 11.
Power play time for the Flint Spirits. 8 minutes and 3 seconds left. 4-1 Fort Wayne.
NHL hockey on Sports Channel on Choice TV.
Now let's kill this one off. This could be a big goal for Flint if they would convert on this power play.
It would get it right back in the net. But we got Lonnie Loesch out there right now, and he is one of our better penalty killers because of his speed, and he may be able to pop one of them shorthanded goals we might need right now.
Your wireless.
Not to change the subject, Dick, but I noticed the family of sparrows that are trapped in here are flying around.
They've been in here for a month.
Looking for popcorn. They're lucky people. They get in here for free. You have to pay to get in. They got in here, I guess, during the remodeling of the Coliseum, and either they can't get out or they don't want to get out. I don't know which. Shorrick fires it around.
They've got a man right in front of the net, and we better move him out of there quick or we're going to be in trouble. Because he has got LeBlanc all tied up.
No, but Shorrick's on him. He's doing a little more house cleaning tonight than he did the other night.
Yeah.
Good enough just to disrupt him in front of the net. Wielden tries to
nice
fire
play
over.
by Aitken.
Shorrick staying right at home out in front of the goal.
We haven't been able to get the puck out of the zone, but we're doing a pretty good job because we're keeping them off the side of the net. They're not getting any shots right now.
That's fine. Let them work it all night if they want. Rudy post check, fires it into the corner. Flint still has it. Komets are staying pretty much in their box.
They controlled in there for almost a minute and a half.
Look out, man on the side of the net.
Oh.
And they came in and took him off that time.
LeBlanc got his arm out just in the nick of time. Uh-oh. That was a nice save by Ray LeBlanc because he was on his back and he stuck his arm on just in the nick of time.
Am I coming through on your headset, Dick?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Offside.
They got it. 11 seconds left in the Flint power play. 6:14 left in the second period. 4-1 Komets. Kill this penalty off, and we'll be setting pretty for the third period. But as you know, bang, 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 goals can come in bunches.
Yes, they can.
That's why you say they've got to play for 60 minutes. You can't rest on a lead. You have to keep playing.
You know, I've seen it happen too many times. You go into the third period, maybe a 3-goal lead, and you think, well, all we got to do now is just maybe control the puck at center ice. And the next thing you know, you're tied or you're maybe 1 goal down.
That's right.
Never feel sorry for anybody because you're beating them too bad because they'll turn on you in a second.
That's right. I remember, you remember a few years back when Robbie Irons and Don Atchison were playing goal with the Komets. It was in the 73-74 season, the year after they won the Turner Cup. And the Saginaw Gears came in. They were a new team at that point. We had an 8-1 lead on Saginaw, and it was in the mid part of the third period, and with a minute left, it was 8-7.
I remember that very well.
The Komets had to struggle to win that game, so you just can't hang on a lead. You've got to keep pressing.
We got another double penalty here.
Vial
Komets number 22
and Kevin Kerr.
Each 2 minutes high sticking.
2 for a high stick.
14 minutes, 8 seconds.
Sticks are getting a little bit high out there, Dick.
Yeah. These two right here, Vial and Kerr, seem to have a little grudge against what happened Wednesday night. I think they're, before the night's over, something might happen again between those two. We'll have to keep an eye on it.
Well, Kerr caught a Sunday punch from Vial that night. Got some stitches in his mouth from that one. But I'm sure he's thinking about that tonight.
Kevin Kerr is one of the hardest little skaters you'll ever want to see for his size because he's a little rock. He don't take no guff from any of the big boys.
Stefan Brochu has it for the Komets. They clear the zone. Rangers. There I go again, Dick. Looks like the Rangers to me.
Well, last year they were in Denver and they were called the Rangers.
That's right. Looks like Kansas City is going to be in the league next year.
Yeah, I heard that. They'll probably have to rebalance the divisions again because that would put 6 teams in the Western Division, and one of those teams are probably going to have to come over here in this Eastern Division.
Well, I would think it would have to be the Indianapolis Ice. Because it's a good possibility in 1992 rolls around that Milwaukee won't be in the league because they'll be in the National Hockey League at that time. They've got a real good case going for an expansion franchise in Milwaukee.
Yes, they do. Got the new building up there, and even for IHL games, there's a lot of times they're getting 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 people there.
That's right. They're showing the interest there, which is what they have to do if you're going to land a Big Apple franchise. You're going to have the support for them, and they definitely have a building to play in the Bradley Center. It's probably one of the most beautiful buildings in North America.
It seats about 18,500, and that's the capacity they have to have anymore to have a chance for an NHL franchise.
Here comes Flint. Oh, this man is flying.
Soaring true.
Good play. Good play. Shooter has broken up twice in the last 3 minutes. He has broken up possible scoring chances for Flint. He's got a lot of speed back there, Dick.
Bad bounce off the boards, and we just about had a freebie.
Comes Archibald from Flint. As I watch what's going on, you notice if you don't always watch the puck carrier, you can find out how the team's playing. But if you check the Fort Wayne defense, they're ready for him out in front of that net tonight.
Yes, they are.
Who did Archibald play for before he joined Flint?
He played.
Oh, look out!
He played 2 years ago in Flint with the old Flint franchise.
Okay.
I know that.
Before they were affiliated with the Rangers.
Yes.
Oh man! Oh, Shue put a real good check on number 4.
Steve Richmond.
Richmond, yeah. Fort Wayne is flooding the zone down there. Fowler shoots it in. Oh, backhand just wide.
Wasn't too hard of a shot, but the goalie had to be alert on that because it changed directions real quick.
We're down to 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the second period. 4-1 lead, Komets.
Wrigley Field Bar and Grill.
Icing call on Flint, so the faceoff comes back down into the Flint zone, which will be to the left of the goaltender.
I just noticed when Kerr and Vial come out of the penalty box, they eyed each other very strongly, and they made one of them go to the other bench before they would even let the other one out.
I wouldn't be surprised to see something happen between the two. If not here, probably in Flint tomorrow. It's the 3 straight games that we played to Flint Spirits, so when you get to play a team in a series like that, familiarity breeds contempt. At least that's what Gary Unger told me when he was in with Phoenix. They have a heck of a time with Salt Lake. That says Fort Wayne and Indianapolis on our schedule. That's not right. It's Fort Wayne at Flint. DeCarle. Oh my, look at this. He misplayed that one bad off his skate. Well, they're lucky on the last couple of shots.
Yes, they have been.
Fort Wayne keeps it in. DeCarle passes it over to Handy. Handy back in front.
Oh, nice save that time by the goalie. He just happened to be going down at the right time because that puck was all ready to go in.
Fort Wayne at Flint tomorrow. I don't know who made this schedule up, but they must have been reading something else. But it's Fort Wayne at Flint, not Indianapolis. We play Indianapolis the last game of the season at Indianapolis. You can double check your schedule there if you want. 1:15 left in this period. 4-1 Komets yet. They're looking pretty good here, Dick.
Yes, they are. It's a complete turnaround from what it was. Although they didn't play that bad Wednesday night. When you get 65 shots on goal, you had to do something right. It was just one of them games that just we won it everywhere but on the scoreboard.
Well, that's just like it was when Kalamazoo came in here about a month and a half ago. We put 50-some shots on them to their 20. and lost the game in a shootout. Should have won that game. But the defense has tightened up a lot. Got to give them credit for tightening that defense up tonight.
To beat Flint, you got to score 5 or 6 goals a game because they're a team that they'll win a lot of games 7-6, 6-5, and things like that because their defense is a little shoddy at times also.
Ready for the face-off. Controlled by Fort Wayne. Aitken wins that one. Shooter picks it up and fans. Flint keeps it in.
They got a man over in front of the net.
Look out. Oh,
nice
good save by LeBlanc. Well, that was close. Rob Zanauer was out in front and put a real good shot on LeBlanc, and he concentrated and kept it right into his chest. Flint could have very easily scored on that. It all started when Shudra fanned on his clearing pass.
That's exactly how we got beat Wednesday night, but tonight we seem to be in position good enough where we can make the save.
And we'll wait for the face-off. They threw Aitken out and Wheelan out. So Rob Zamenhour and Lomow in for the face-off. Now another whistle. Says get back on the line. Fort Wayne controls it. They're going to clear the zone. Brad Aitken up. The Loach can't quite make the connection.
Icing on Fort Wayne.
Icing.
Two or three players had a chance to touch him at that time. They all missed it.
For good food and a selection of beer and wine.
So they asked me about this.
54 seconds left. 4-1 Fort Wayne.
49-16 Lima Road.
You got to be careful when it gets down to the last minute of the period and you got to face off in your own zone. You can't relax at all.
I know. Fort Wayne has had problems this year in the latter minutes of each period.
Boy, Wheelan really chokes down on the stick for the face-off. He's got his hand on the blade. Did you notice that?
Yes, I did. Salt Lake used to have a little centerman by the name of Bobby Francis. He used to do the same thing. His hand was right on the blade of the stick when he would face off.
Long rebound. LeBlanc is way out of position. Majorik goes over and takes his man off of it. Oh, my. We got a man coming. Look out.
Oh, nice save. He lost the puck.
Oh, Aitken knocks Zamnauer down real hard.
That's what we have to do more of, Tim. We have to get more physical like that if we're going to... Uh-oh. That should have been called.
Oh, look out. Long rebound. Lomow gets it. Going to clear the ice. 15 seconds. 13.
I think we just better get the puck out of the zone like that for the rest of the period here because they were starting to run around down here.
8 seconds left. The faceoff's going to be in the Fort Wayne zone. Well, I'll tell you, it's...
They could have had one very easily there, but rake them up big.
There goes the Birds again. Well, the Birds like common hockey. They got a good vantage point up there on top. That's not to say that common hockey is for the Birds. It's just that the Birds like common hockey.
You know, Ray's played a very good game for Fort Wayne tonight. He came here from Indianapolis in a trade for Craig Channel, and there for a while. There was about 2 or 3 weeks. He never played a game, and he had to get his legs back underneath him. He's starting to show again the type of goaltender he is.
That's right, and by the time the playoffs come around, it really means a lot when you've got a goaltender that's really on a hot streak. As almost a goaltender gets hot.
Flint pulled their goalie for the last 8 seconds of the period.
4 seconds left. That's a good move, really.
Yes, it is. When you're down 4-1 right now, another goal isn't going to make that much of a difference.
That's the end of the second period. End of the second period. 4-1, Fort Wayne.
As soon as I get the shots on goal here, we'll...
Okay, 4-1. Say something. We're having a little mic problem up here. Well, I know you can hear me. How about say something, Dick? See if I can get you on the line. Hamilton is eyeballing somebody.
One addition on the scoring announced earlier on the second Komets.
Say something.
And an assist to number 7, Brad Aitken. That's on the.
They can't hear you. Shake your head. Go ahead and say something.
I got a short in there.
I hear you fine. You're
You
on.
hear me?
Yeah.
I have
You're
no
on.
contact on my own mic.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. We're still with you. 19:50 left in the third period. 4-1 Fort Wayne. As we scan the crowd.
I can't hear you at all.
Long shot in by VL Flint. Well, he's taken down behind the net. Fowler brings it out. Shoots it into the corner. Well, Barnett leaves it for his defenseman, Richmond. Richmond up to Archibald. Low. Out to Giffen. Giffen just shoots it in. We're going to have a line change for Flint. Here's Bobby Lakso. Shoots it in. Save.
Well, Tim, I'm back with you. I finally got my mic back working back again.
Nice backhand shot by Flint. Not cleared by the Komets, though. They should get it out now, though.
Here we
Here
come.
comes
Handy's
Handy.
got a semi-break here.
Lomow back out front. What's the whistle for?
Oh, puck
The
come
net
off the
came off.
magnet.
The net came off.
Lucky seat number. A delicious Italian grinder sandwich from Garden.
Well, Jimmy, I
Dick,
think
I
I'm going to
missed
lose
you.
that. I think I'm going to lose that bet to you tonight because I think there's more than the 3,400 I said was going to be here earlier.
Section 28. Row E.
Well, it might be more than...
You can like just about say the big 4-0 tonight.
Well, I hope so. It's about time that we get some people out here. Of course, now you fans that come out here, good, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. But you fans that don't, and you can afford it, and you got nothing else to do. Did you hear that score?
Yeah. I heard Georgia Tech was ahead of UNLV. I didn't hear what the score was.
Georgia Tech is the surprise team, and they really shouldn't even be in the tournament because the shot that the man put up to beat Michigan State was after the buzzer sounded. But that's part of the game, too. It's a call by the officials. They said it was good, but replays indicated it wasn't. But that's the way it goes. Oh,
Watch yourselves, guys. We're getting a little loose down our defensive zone right now, Timmy. They just don't seem to control the puck very well.
We're going to have a drive from the point. Blocked by Lomow, and that looked like that smarted a little bit. I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I just think he just didn't want the puck going to another one of the other players.
Good block by Lomow. That takes some nerve to get down there in front of that thing.
Yeah. You were talking earlier about people coming out and watch the Komets. Money-wise, I think it's the best entertainment dollar you can spend in the town of Fort Wayne. It's not really all that expensive, and it's a good family entertainment. They have a special deal now, two seats for $10. You know, you can sit anywhere in the upper arena, which makes it nice.
That's right. As I said in our first broadcast, you'll pay a lot more money for a movie, and you don't really have the guarantee that the movie's going to be any good. For the most part, this is good entertainment. Yes, you're right. Especially if you learn how the game is played, then it's even more fun. But it's fast action. It's not. If you like baseball, if you like something slow, fine, that's all right with me. But if you like fast action and a look out and a score.
Oh, nice play, nice pass.
Well,
Darren Lowe made a beautiful pass out in front of the net. And Lee Giffen walked in there stone cold.
I think LeBlanc was a little upset. He was talking to somebody out there.
Flint goal.
Okay.
27th of the season by number 17, Lee Giffen.
Lee Giffen. That was a good goal.
22,
Darren Lowe gets the assist. 2:25 with period 3. That makes it a 4-2 game.
Makes
nail bite time, Dick.
Yes, it does. Makes things a little bit tighter now. One more goal. We're down into the nitty-gritty.
I was talking to Randy Markham in our first telecast that a 2-goal lead is probably the hardest thing in hockey to protect. And it seems like that was the case, because we had a 2-goal lead on Phoenix that night, and they ended up tying it, and we ended in sudden death, and we won the game. But I think it goes back to that relaxing just a little bit too much when you have a...
Yes, it does. You got to keep the pressure on all the time. All the time. Flint's starting to get their legs underneath them right now. They're starting to fly into that zone. They're bringing their defensemen up, and they're not playing back like they were the first 2 periods. And anytime the puck goes in the 4-way zone, you're going to see 5 blue shirts in there.
Steve Hamilton.
Oh, he just about had his first one.
Here is the winning.
Shot it right into the pads of Barnett. Barnett caught it, went down on it, so it'll be a face-off to his right. Hamilton got a nice shot off there.
Yes, he did. He just about snuck it through the hole there.
83, 15, 17, 83. Claim your prize from the gentleman in the yellow shirt. Up by 6.
Kenny Morrow is the Flint assistant coach. Kenny Morrow, of course, is a star defenseman for the 1980 gold medal USA Olympic hockey team. Shortly after winning the gold medal, he went right into the New York Islanders and won a Stanley Cup not more than 2 months after that. So a heck of a career for Ken Morrow. He's retired from playing. He has a very bad knee.
He had a career within 2 months like a lot of people don't have in 10 years they play in the hockey.
That's right. I'm sure that his biggest thrill had to be that gold medal, though. I'm sure it was even more satisfying
that
than
was
the Stanley
just
Cup.
that was unbelievable.
Flint.
Icing on Flint, so the faceoff comes back down the length of ice into the Flint zone.
The Jim's singles group from Goshen, Indiana, lower 27. And lower 28, the Gospel Seekers from the Church of the Brethren in Napanee, Indiana.
Here comes Flint. Fowler breaks that one up. Vichorik. Low. Here comes Flint. Hard shot. Too high. Nobody there on the corner that time when they threw it across there. I think Flint's starting to press a little bit more
here. Yes, they are, as he knows before. Now, you watch, when that puck goes in the zone, you'll see defensemen coming out closer inside the zone.
Yeah, they're pinching in.
Yes, they are.
Oh, here comes Aitken.
This is what could happen. Oh, 2-line pass.
Well, I hate to see that call because it's always exciting to see a good 2-on-1.
Well, that's what you've got to do when they start pinching in like that. Is get that puck out of center ice. Maybe you can break a man on the opposite side loose and get a 2-on-1.
If you purchased a jersey raffle ticket, get that ticket out. We'll be announcing it shortly.
Who gets the last line change, Dick?
The home team is supposed to have the last change on the ice.
Okay. But the referee can actually stop it whenever he
can stop it anytime he wants to.
Ready for the face-off. Chin gets it back. Flint controls Zamenhour. Brings it into the zone. Weak shot on goal. Steered aside by LeBlanc. Plante has it. Clears the zone. Third down to the goaltender. BL picks it up. It's checked off of it. Oh my, just about had one there.
I had another one
there. Can't clear the zone. Look out. Oh, boy.
Boy, missed the rebound laying right out in front of the net, Tim.
Let me tell you, they should have had a goal right there. Chin has it. He's stripped down and goes into the corner hard. Gets up a little slow. I hope he's okay. Very important part of the Fort Wayne Komets is
Yes,
this little guy.
He's a tough little guy. He'll be back out there.
Ron Shooter's going to pick it up behind the Fort Wayne net. Okay, guys, let's settle it down and get it out of the zone. And they didn't. Joe Stefan. Komets are offside.
Komets offside.
Now, in my eye, the man on right wing could see him coming. He should not have snuck across that
I don't
blue
think
line.
so either. It's just that one little bit of hesitation there that causing your winger to jump offside.
2-6, 7-9, 8. Again, the red ticket 05, 26, 7-9, 8. Collect your prize in the press room outside section 57.
Rudy Poschak. Shooter fires it back in.
Shooter's played a real strong game for Fort Wayne tonight.
Oh, he played a strong game Wednesday night, too, I thought.
Yeah.
Got a real good speed.
Yes, he does. He's been at both ends of the ice. Offensively, he hasn't scored yet, but he's kept the puck alive in the zone. Kept things moving real well.
Ooh, DeCarle checks him good against the boards. Oh, we got a chance here. Stefan's out in front. Fowler bringing it up. Long rebound comes out.
Here we go, 2-on-1.
Lakso is back. Nice drop pass.
Nice play by Bachorik there.
Watch the man breaking down the slot here. Thomas can't clear the zone. Fowler has it in the corner. They're going to get a drive from the point. Laviolette shoots it, deflects off the True. And here comes Bobby Lakso. Out to center ice. Oh, I don't believe that. Oh!
Didn't quite make it into the net, Tim. It stopped right on the red line.
Just before that, Steve Richmond put his stick right in the face of, I don't know who it was that was skating off the ice for Fort Wayne, but he put it right in his mouth.
See, I think it was DeCarle.
I don't like to see players putting their sticks up around their face.
I don't either. He could have got hurt real bad there.
That's just uncalled for completely. I don't care. If you're not man enough to take your fist to him, then forget it. I know hockey is a tough sport, but that stick's meant to play the puck, not a person's nose. Giffen couldn't quite get it out to the slot area. They fight for it in the corner. Steered back by LeBlanc. Stefan Brochu brings it up for the Komets. Clears the zone. Oh, just about
nice defensive play by Richmond there.
Breaking was handy, and he would have been in by himself had Richmond not picked that one off.
Flint's goaltender settled down pretty well this period. He seems to have a little bit of confidence right now.
Laviolette. Oh, Handy wasn't just quite in position to pick that one up. Rudy Poschak over to Laviolette. Laviolette fires it in. And LeBlanc steers it to the corner. It's picked up by Vial. Back out in front by Chin's there to pick that one up. Thomas cleared the zone. Back to Shooter on defense. Into Chin. Chin, Mike. Oh, boy, they were slashing away at him when he went through there.
Nice shot. Oh,
Lucyk
over the top of the net.
Kerr and Vial looking at each other again down there, Dick.
Looked like he was going to take a poke at him on the way by, but he changed his mind.
Nice pass up to Loach. Now you notice that didn't go across 2 lines, so that's a good pass. Good save by Barnett.
Vial and Kerr are smart. They'll settle things down right now because this is a 4-2 game, and nobody can afford to take a cheap penalty right now.
That's right. 11 minutes and 9 seconds left in the game. Flint just seems to be dumping it out to center ice.
Yes, they do. Just waiting for a break. Waiting. Uh-oh, we just about stole it from their goalie there.
They fight along the boards for it. Laviolette fanned on his pass, but still managed to clear the zone. Here come the Komets.
Komets going.
Lucyk, who's not one of the faster men on the team. No, they didn't do it. They cleared it back out, and here comes Flint. True takes it in. Fowler wraps him up.
Uh-oh, there's going to be a penalty right there.
There's a penalty. We're going to have a hold on Bobby Fowler. 2-minute power play for the Flint Spirits. Well, Dick, was that a good penalty, or?
Well, I don't think so, because he had him off to the side of the net far enough around where he couldn't get anything accomplished right then and there.
2 minutes holding at 9:31.
10 minutes, 29 seconds to go. 2-goal lead for the Fort Wayne Komets. Flint coming up with a 2-minute power play. We got to hold this one off.
Yes, we do, because if they get a goal right now, it's Katie bar the door from here on out.
Yes. I was telling the folks about how the shootout worked on our first broadcast, and
the goaltender's nightmare.
Yes, and my nightmare too. I know it's exciting, but boy, I can't see how you can put the onus on the goaltender to come through.
It's supposed to be a team game. When it comes right down to it, you're dependent on one man to win or lose the game for you. And
that's right.
It shouldn't be that way. Of course, it does make the fans happy, though.
Well, it's exciting, no doubt about it. But it's not hockey. It might be soccer, but it's not hockey.
Yeah. Well, we've got to kill this penalty off, and we've got to do it as good as we can.
Well, we got 1 minute and 43 seconds left in the power play to Flint. They set it up. They got a man on the left side, nobody on him, but the Komets stay in the box. We're going to clear this one out.
No, we're not. No, we're not. There we go. There we go. Now we got a break.
We got 2-on-1. Chin gets it. He shoots it.
Oh, nice save. Barnett made a game saver there.
Here comes Flint right back down again. Loach has it. He loses it out to Flint.
They've got Zomner out there again, and he's loose over here on this side of the net.
And Chin steps in and steals it. Here comes Loach. Boy, those two guys look alike when they're out there on the ice.
Yes, they do.
Chin in the slot, shoots, and a good
another
save out of the rink into the crowd.
Twice now their goalie saved him on their power play because they're just throwing everybody up front, and that puck breaks loose outside the blue line. Fort Wayne's had a couple 2-on-1s right there.
For great sports on the big screen TV, visit
58 seconds left in the power play to the Flint Spirits. 9:27 left in the game. Komets are holding on to a 4-2 lead right now.
Wrigley Field Bar and Grill.
Joe Stefan will be in to take the face off to the left, and Flint goaltender Barnett, a replacement for the injured Scott Brower. Flint's going to run into some goalie problems here.
Yes, they are. Because it's coming playoff time, and it's...
You hate to lose a guy to injury because he's out, and when he's out, he loses his timing. So, you know, it takes a couple games to get back in the swing of things. So you don't want to...
This may bring Knickel back a little bit quicker than they want to bring him back.
Komets clear the zone, 33 seconds left. And what's the ref calling? Okay, they're on a power play, and they play the puck from the stick above the shoulder, so the face-off comes all the way down to the Flint zone.
It's on Flint. Since they have a man advantage, face-off is in the Flint zone.
Did you see John Hillworth out there shooting the puck?
Yes, I did. That brought back some old memories.
Yes. Big John Hillworth.
He was really quite a fan favorite when he played here in Fort Wayne.
Oh, yeah. He's still living in Fort Wayne. You can always pick him out because he's only about 6'6" and wears a big cowboy hat. But he does have a presence. 26 seconds left of the power play for Flint. They bring it up the ice. Oh, they were offsides, Dick.
Well, it stayed outside the zone anyhow, Timmy, so we didn't have to worry about it.
Now they're onside. Detroit takes his man into the boards. Latos has it. 2 seconds, 1 second. Penalty's over. Equal strength now. 5 men, 5 skaters aside. Komets kill that one off with 8:20 left in the game. Brad Aitken takes it. Wheels around. Look out. Oh, just about caught that lady in the head. Good catch down there.
If you want to be in touch with your bank account, 24 hours a day.
You ever catch one, Dick, in the crowd?
In the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple. Smarts, very, very much.
Yes, and it's kind of amazing how you see some of these kids diving in front of it trying to get a souvenir. When
that thing never hit him just right.
It can kill you. Don't want to.
Oh, here they go on a break.
Shoots it high.
Shoots it high over the net. He didn't have quite the angle on it.
Oh, Aitken didn't see it. Lowe drops it off.
Here they come again. They got all 5 men up.
Man on the corner of the net. Lucyk comes up. Look out. Right there. Oh, a big scramble in front of the net.
Where they're at, they've only got one defenseman back here. They got 4 men right up in front of the net.
Crowding, yeah. LeBlanc dives on it. Gets a stoppage and play. Good play, Ray. He knows when to get it stopped.
Yes, he does.
And the Superman theme. You remember Mike Nix, who used to work in the sales office for the
Yeah, I just talked to him the other day.
Mike suffered any heart attack is serious, but he had a heart attack about a week and a half ago. And he's at home recovering now. He says he's feeling fine. And Mike, we just want to make sure you get better and come back out here and enjoy Komet hockey. So take care of yourself, Mike, and get on back here. That's going to be scary.
Yes, it is.
Person our age, watching his diet and everything. He eats good, everything right, and still has.
Uh-oh, here we go.
That's a Vial and
Vial again. They're going to take them both.
No, it surprises me that they haven't got into it since their scrap Wednesday night. Kerr and Vial. What's the penalty minutes up on Vial now?
Number 18, Dennis Vial, 2 minutes roughing.
Roughing for Vial.
Komets, number 22, Kevin Kerr, 2 minutes slashing.
Slashing a rough, so they're expressing their feelings towards each other out there, so they get 2 minutes apiece, and the teams will not skate short-handed, as it is what they call a coincidental minor. When you have a penalty called like that at the same time, they remain at equal strength, 5 aside on skating. It used to be they both go off the ice, and it made for a different type of game when you only had 8 skaters.
More wide open.
Yes.
Oh,
right
boy.
in the crease.
Goalie about put that one in himself.
He did. DeCarle out there with Stefan. Stefan behind the net kicks it out. Laviolette ties him up. Stefan kicks it out. You got everybody behind the net, it looks like. He's still looking for somebody to pass it to. There we go. We got it moving now.
Tell you, Joe showed a little bit of strength on that play there because Laviolette was holding him off.
Yes, he was. But it tickles me that the ref will make him go ahead and play it now.
Yeah, well, as long as the puck's loose, he's got to let it go like that.
They used to whistle him down all the time. 6:43 left in the third period.
I think we got a break there because I don't think that man was offside.
Well, a while ago they were offside and they didn't call it, so it evens out.
Flint offside. Another group we'd like to welcome tonight.
Good crowd tonight. Sure you don't want to change your guest, Dick?
Yeah, I think it's pretty close to 4 now.
Well, They just announced the Flint fan club, and boos went up. Cam Plante takes the face off, gets it out of the zone up to Handy. Handy being held, gets it on goal, soft shot over to Barnett, who just puts it back in behind his own net. No icing. Brochu goes back to pick it up. Lados is right on him. Leaves it around the board. Loach picks it up. Loach has got it out of the zone. Here comes Loach. He's got Handy behind him. Handy takes it off the ankle of the defenseman. LeBlanc missed the pass in. Man out front, and he fanned.
The defenseman and the offensive man both missed that one.
Steve Richmond for the Flint Spirits. They just throw it back into the Fort Wayne corner. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Brochu has it. Around the boards. Lakso. Cross rink to Handy. Handy's checked off hard by Laviolette. Still in the Flint zone.
Boy, I think Laviolette's been out there about 50 minutes tonight, it seems like.
Lakso has it. Here comes Bobby Lakso with Aitken and Handy. Aitken plays it off the skate. Backhands. It's in the crease. Shoots. No score. How did you
I thought I seen it going in net.
I did too. Must have been a stick hit.
Yeah, that was the back end of the goalie stick pushing the net out.
I'm about ready to yell score real loud here. I'm glad I didn't.
It was just so congested in front of the net, the puck couldn't find its way in.
Two-line pass. Komets. Here you go. Tonight's attendance. 4,200. 4,285. Dick, you lose.
We were both wrong on that one, Tim.
And Bob Andrews, who we were talking about earlier, just can't believe it. He's beside himself. He thought for sure there was 5,100 people in here tonight. Suppose he'll ever talk to us again after this?
I don't know. I told him what we said about it between periods. He would.
He used to be a hard-nosed hockey player.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Your team, the Lima Blues, was a semi-pro team, right?
Yeah, it was just a step underneath the IHL here.
And who all was in your league when you played?
Well, we had a team from Cincinnati and Louisville, one from Schererville, Illinois, which is just outside of Chicago. Fort Wayne had a team, us plus Indianapolis. And Dayton was in for 2 years before they folded, so it wasn't all that far to travel, and it was just on weekends mainly. We had a lot of former IHL players play in that league after they were old. They were in their hometowns and they wanted to play some hockey. They played in that league. Here, Flint's pulling their goalie already with 4 minutes and 39 seconds to go.
Well,
it's awful early, but I guess he knows what he's doing.
You won't see this every day, folks. Usually if
Komets are taking a 30-second.
If a team is down by 2 goals, they're going to wait until at least a minute
and a half to go
before they pull a goaltender out. But to pull him out at a time like this, it either works or you're sunk.
You're sunk.
It's one way or the other.
Fort Wayne called a 30-second timeout now because I think that took them by surprise too, and I think Al wanted to talk to the boys and let them know what was going on out there.
Yeah. Well, I think what you got to stay away from is shooting at the length of the ice to try to get a goal, because you're going to have an icing call and the face-off's going to be in your zone, and they got the man advantage. And
if you don't have a sure goal, just dump it out over the blue line and make them reorganize and come back in after you.
Just clear the zone, and you might get an errant pass out there, and you'll be able to shoot it in where it won't be an icing. This should be interesting, but you never know what's going to happen, but I'm really surprised at this. Oh, he's going to go back.
Now they're putting him back in.
They're changing their mind.
I think he just tried to catch Fort Wayne by a little bit of surprise and somebody's seen it.
Huh. Well, that's different. He's going to get a shot in the slot. Long rebound, score!
He made the original save, but rebound went in.
Flint brings it to within 1 goal. 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the 3rd period.
I think that come from our old buddy Zomner.
Well, it makes it a nail biter. Nail biter. Now, if they want to pull the goaltender, it would make more sense.
Flint goal, his 7th of the season by number 12, Rudy Paschak.
Rudy Paschak gets the goal.
Number 17, Lee Giffen. 10, Simon Wheelding.
And Simon Wheelding on the assist.
25.
Boy, that makes the old shirt collar a little tight.
It does right now. But just like I said, their goalie's playing real well this period. He's got some confidence, and it's going to be hard to beat him right now.
Here comes Flint. Long shot, steered to the corner. Oh, he's checked off hard by Fowler. Stefan comes in. Flint steps right in, gets it. Looks it in. It's a score! It's tied up.
Tied up, Lee Giffen.
Tied up. Holy mackerel. We got ourselves a tie game.
That's what I'm telling you, Tim. You got to play a 60-minute hockey game against these boys, or they're just going to be.
Flint goal, his 2nd of the game, 28th of the season by number 17, Lee Giffen.
Lee Giffen gets the tire. 4:17 left in this hockey match, and now it's tied up. Oh boy. Was it as a Harry Carey says, holy cow.
Because here they come now, because Flint's not done yet. They're really pumped up right now.
They've got the
that bench is up on their feet over there right now.
Back in the Fort Wayne zone. Well, what the Komets have to do is not panic in this situation.
Ooh, they just about got the game.
I know it.
That should be icing, but they're going to call it.
Though.
Komets icing.
Well, darn it. After the Komets played so good.
Well, we might have one of them shoot-offs we were talking about a little bit ago, Jimmy.
Well, that's how fast things happen in hockey. Bam, bam, you're in the game.
Yeah, there's 2 goals there in less than a minute and a half, and right now it's a new hockey game.
A little bit discouraging, wouldn't you say, Mr. Elder?
Well, Fort Wayne has been pretty inconsistent at times like that this year. I've seen this happen quite a few times to them this year.
Look at that. LeBlanc just saved the day there. Good backhand shot. Richmond fires it in.
They're controlling this period like we controlled the first period.
Kerr puts a good slash on Vial there. Big shot. LeBlanc. Rebound. It's open. Oh, they missed an open net. The Komets are struggling like you would not believe.
They're just running all over the place.
It's like somebody turned the switch and said, look out, here we go. Come on, guys, let's get that thing out of the zone. Fired back in, offsides. Shin has it for the Komets.
Come on, guys, they got a line change now. Let's move it.
Up to Lakso at center ice. Cross ice pass. Back out of the zone. Lomow has it. Got a man breaking. Aitken takes it over the line. Throws it into the corner. Handy goes after it. Handy to Lomow. Lomow has it in the corner. He's fighting for it with post check. Handy has it. Aitken in front of that. Get the stick down. Aitken. Handy is being held. Good job of holding by Drew, and no call by the referee. Lucyk did a real good job of getting back on that player. They might have had a 2-on-1. I didn't hear the whistle, did you?
No, I didn't. It must call an offside pass.
Flint offside. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. Four to four. Boy, the Komets were panicked down there.
I know they were. We're lucky we came out of that with just a tie right now.
LeBlanc made 2 or 3 great saves on that series. The Komets have got to, their timeout's expired, so they've just got to take a few deep breaths and get themselves settled down here and not get out of their game plan. You know, just
that's what they are right now. They're out of their game plan, and they're just running around all over their zone down here.
Martin Machorik picks it up, cross ice to Fowler.
Flint offside. And has been ruled an intentional offside.
Oh,
they ruled that intentional
offside. They're bringing the face-off all the way down into their zone. 1 minute 58 seconds left.
I tell you what happened in this game with their goaltender in the first period. If they come out of this with just a point, it's going to be a bonus for Flint.
Certainly, but I'd like to see the Komets get a point, but at this point, I don't think you really care about how many points you got in the standings. It'd be nice to get a point, but you just got to get 60 minutes consistency out there on the ice. You can't play for 57 minutes and expect to win a hockey game unless you're ahead 10-1. Machorik shoots. Oh, and it hit DeCarle. That's on the outside of the net.
Outside of the net.
Crowd thought it went in, but it's on the outside. That was a heck of a shot by Machorik. He let it fly. But it
nice to see the big boy get one right now, because he's under a little pressure here in Fort Wayne right now, because they traded one of their favorites here to get him, and some of the fans were a little upset about that trade.
Can't please everybody all the time. It doesn't really help when you're out there on the ice and you've got that additional pressure of the fans getting down on your case.
No, it doesn't. Especially in this building, because you can hear people from all over the place.
Oh, yeah, sure you can. Going to be an icing. Face-off come right back down into the Flint zone again.
I think you're going to see Flint do that a lot here in the last minute and a half. They're just going to dump it, play for a break. If they get the goal, fine. If they don't, but they're just going to try to settle for the tie right now, I believe. Well, if this was home, if they were home, they'd be doing it a little bit different. But right now, they're just going to dump it out and hope for a break.
Play for a tie on the road and play for the victory at home. But hey, you got 1:39 left in the game. Let's go all out and get this thing over with. DeCarle in, takes the face-off. Komets get the face-off, and it's a save. That was a little bit high. That would have been across.
That would have been across the top of the net.
Across the top. 1:36 left. 4-4. Could this be our second overtime game in a row? Stay tuned.
That's right. You boys did have one of the overtime game the first time, didn't you?
It's the same scenario, too. The Komets had a 3-goal lead and ended up getting tied because they relaxed somewhat in that third period, and it cost them. But they did win the game. But... Oh, no.
Now that should be a 2-minute penalty right there. And he didn't even blow the whistle.
No, he did. Come on, let's get him out. Oh, he just missed it wide. Komets keep it in. DeCarle has it now over to Stefan, and then Lakso front score!
Bobby Lakso!
Bobby Lakso gets the 5th Komet goal with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the game. Boy, oh boy, they worked hard for that one. Hey, maybe no overtime here. Oh boy, I'll tell you,
now we're going to see the goalie.
Lakso's line was the one that pulled it out for us against Phoenix the night you couldn't be here.
He never quits.
He is very good. We've got a real good deal with him. Let's see who gets the assist on this. DeCarle and Stefan, I think. Bob Lakso. How many goals that give him?
41.
41 for Bobby. He's the leading scorer on the Fort Wayne Komets. Assist. Joe Stefan gets an assist. And 29, Mike DeCarle. Okay. I saw that one right for a change.
Yes, we did.
1:10 left, 1 goal lead, and it's not over by a long shot.
Flint goalie's playing halfway now.
Yes,
You're going to see him come out here in a minute. As soon as they control the puck down on the other end of the ice.
He's going to have to stay in for a second. Oh, and Kerr takes it.
Call a two-line pass.
55 seconds left, 5-4 lead for the Komets.
I think you're going to see Flint taking their 30-second timeout fairly shortly, Tim.
Yeah, I think so too. I wouldn't be. There he goes. Yeah. They're going to take the goaltender out right now, which they have to do. You can't. 55 seconds left. You got to face off in the Fort Wayne zone. You have to pull him out of there. Don't forget that phone number I gave you, folks, to call and leave your comments on the little answering machine, 432-7714. We want to know what you think. We value your input. So please call us and let us know what you think. I know our broadcast team here is no Mike Emmerich and Bill Clement, but we just want to bring you Comet hockey in the best possible way we can.
We've never done anything like this before, and it's just something we wanted to try. And
I love it.
We're enjoying ourselves a lot. Just maybe with a little experience, we'll do a lot better, Timmy.
Look out.
Oh.
We got an empty net down here with 38 seconds left in the game.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Look at this. Kerr and who's 17?
Boy, they are really going at it.
Is that VL?
No, I don't know if it is or not. I think
no,
it's
that's
Giffen.
17. That's Giffen, Lee Giffen. I wonder if Kerr mistaken the...
I think there's going to be some suspension out of this because there was some high sticks flying.
Big stick swinging on that. 34 seconds left in the game, and Kerr gets a big hand for this. Lee Giffen and
I kind of think we won the fight, but I don't know about the penalties on this one.
Well, the sticks were swinging both ways, Dick.
But I don't think the referee seen Giffen stick. I think all he seen was the retaliation from Kerr.
That can make a big difference if they get another man advantage.
The way they're talking down there to the Komets captain, I think that's what it's going to be, too.
If that's the case, that'll give them a two-man advantage on the skating side.
I looked for something like that to happen, but I didn't think it would be with Giffen.
No, I was looking for Vial and Kerr. That surprises me.
Yeah, because Giffen's only got 46 penalty minutes this year, so you know he's not a fighter or somebody that goes looking for trouble.
That's right. That's a surprise. There we go. Here's the penalties now.
For Flint, number 17, Lee Giffen. 5 minutes spearing. 5 minutes fighting. Game misconduct.
5 minutes spearing. That's a major penalty. 5 minutes fighting and a game misconduct. Here's the Komets.
Kevin Kerr. 5 minutes spearing. 5 minutes fighting. Game misconduct.
He gets the same thing. 5 minutes spear, 5 minutes fighting, game misconduct. And I think they should have called it that way.
Yeah, that's the only way they could have really called that. But I didn't think the referee seen Giffen slice to begin with. Because I know...
Well, that goes back to what you were saying earlier about it's hard to see everything that goes on out there.
I know it. Because when he turned around in time to see Kevin Kerr, he gave him a two-hander across the back real hard.
And that's what precipitated all the spearing and everything else. Stay tuned. Game 3 of this series is tomorrow in Flint. We'll see how it continues at that point.
Faceoff's going to be outside the blue line, and I think Flint didn't even bother about putting their goalie back in. They're going to go for all the marbles right here.
Certainly. All we need to do is win this draw.
Just dump it out a couple times, and you should be all right.
Take care of your own end.
Way to go,
Brad. He should score, and he does! Open net! Komets are going to win this one. 30 seconds left. Brad Aitken gets it on the draw. scores, gets across.
That's one reason they needed that man there. He took that face-off right in their center ice man and just shot it right down into the open net. Face-offs can win you more games than anything on the ring.
Well, their coach is upset. Oh, goody, no overtime tonight. Means all the good fellows on the Channel 10 crew can get home on time tonight.
His fifth was a member of the Komets, number 7, Brad Aitken.
That was a long putt he had, Dick.
Yes, it was.
He sunk it.
He just took his time and took a good look and made sure he put it in the net. There's another one.
It's going to go. It's in.
Yeah.
Another empty net goal. 7-4
DeCarle, wasn't it?
I don't know, but that one was a slow roller if I ever saw one. It was like a bunt.
Yes, it was. It just barely made it over.
That was a bunt. Down to third base.
It was Mike DeCarle.
Well, a very strange ending to this game,
Yes,
Dick.
the score don't tell you the real story of this game.
Oh, no. This is a strange ending.
Number 29.
They're still not putting the goalie back in.
That's Mike DeCarle's 4th point tonight. That's a good night's work for anybody.
Yes.
19.
Aitken just got another face-off and just about pushed it down there.
Look at this. Oh, Flint's going to get it. 15 seconds left in the game. Oh,
Ouch.
right off the back of Fowler's leg. Got a chance for another one, and it's wide.
Oh, wide. It's going to be icing
9
this
seconds.
time.
Icing, yes. 6 seconds left in the game.
Icing. Ladies and gentlemen,
Woo.
the Komets have just set a team record. The fastest 2 goals, 5 seconds.
Oh, how about that?
Komets just
2
set a new
goals,
team
team record now for the Fort Wayne Komets. 5 seconds they scored 2 goals. But there should be an asterisk there. There was no goalie in the net when they did it.
1988 against Colorado.
Well, he did it against the same team, actually, at Colorado.
When they were in
Rangers.
Colorado 2 years ago.
Well, I can't wait to see this one on tape myself, Dick. This is an
It's been a
exciting
strange
ending.
game. This last period has been very strange.
Six seconds left. Long shot. 3, 2, 1. That's the hockey game. Komets won it 7-4. And what has to be one of the strangest endings I've seen in a long time. Boy, oh boy. I never would have thought it ended up this way.
I never did. I never would either, Timmy. I said,
Flint had the
when they tied
momentum
it up, I
going,
said,
and it
here
looked to
we
me
go
like
again.
they were going to go ahead and win this game possibly, but the Komets put the pressure on.
Komets have tied the IHL record for the fastest 2 goals by 2 teams.
Also ties the IHL record.
That record is set by Dayton and Saginaw